Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. And my meteorologist, Maggie McCauley. I just lost my train of thought. That's what's going on this morning. But happy Thursday out there. Everything that you need to know to get you out the door this morning. Thanks as always for tuning in with us on Mississippi Live Weather. I know what's wrong. It's because I didn't have my cup of coffee in my hand. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. It might need to be a hot cup of coffee because it is a cooler start. That's the first thing on our need to know list this morning. A cooler start ongoing across the board this morning. I'll have temperatures out the door if you haven't stepped out. It is a little chilly out there. Another thing, no rain in sight. So we're not looking at a lot of rain in the 7-day, even up to 10-day forecast as of right now. Overall, though, those two things combined makes for a really good football forecast. So if you're headed out for those Friday night lights, it's going to be some good conditions out there for it. Overall, nice conditions even out the door this morning. So let me show you a few of our cameras before we get started this morning because it is really nice out there. This first one over in Greenville. Beautiful conditions. Sun has risen. Nice blue skies have shown up across the board across North Mississippi. Upper 50s there. A little bit warmer over in the Delta than everybody else. Over in Alcorn County, they're starting off at 50. I need to go check, make sure they didn't get into the 40s this morning, but it's definitely cooler the further north that you go. Over in West Point, kind of same story, upper 50s there. Beautiful, though, conditions. Really nice skies as you're headed out the door this morning. Nothing to slow you down, but you might be a little cool out there. Take a look at your temperatures right now. As I said, Alcorn County, Corinth, our coolest spot of the map at 50. So I'm continuing to watch that, making sure they didn't get into the 40s. If they do, I'll let you know. But most of us in the middle 50s right now, 54 in Bruce, 56 in Houston. And then, a little bit warmer the further south you go, 59 over in Kosciuszko. Same story in Louisville, Macon, and Aliceville this morning. As for dew points, I'm showing you this because much drier air has filtered in for your morning and for your Tuesday or your Thursday. We're looking at dew points in the 50s. Very dry air in the forecast. It is going to be noticeable as you're headed out the door this morning and then also for your afternoon ahead. So let's talk about your first 12 hours. Temperature is going to be in the 50s, hanging on to the 50s as we head into your 8 o'clock hour. We'll be in the 70s though for a majority of your day. So 70 at 11, middle to upper 70s into your afternoon. Overall, a great day out there, feeling like fall. Temperatures ticking in the 70s for most. Also, you can see there a northerly wind at play throughout your day ahead, anywhere between 10 up to 15 miles an hour. So making it feel even nicer out there. As we head into your 8 o'clock hour, temperatures do get back into the 60s. Let's talk about your day-by-day forecast. I told you I'm not tracking any rain. Only thing that I am tracking that comes in and out of the forecast over your next really 48 hours into your weekend is clouds. Take a look at this. As we head into your afternoon, clouds going to be sitting off to our east, really covering Alabama and also Atlanta over into Georgia. Watch though, these are going to continue to kind of propagate into our area as we head overnight and then into your Friday morning. I'm showing you this because as these clouds move in, they're going to be acting as an insulator, as a blanket overnight, not allowing our temperatures to be as cool tomorrow morning as they were this morning. The good news is as we head throughout the day, those clouds will begin to break up. No rain expected with them, and nice for those Friday night football games. Going into your Saturday, we're watching another boundary become closer to the area. No rain expected out there for us. It really looks to dry out as it gets closer to our region. But as it does, it'll bring some more cooler and drier air in here for the weekend. So here is the big thing you need to know. More fall-like mornings are in the forecast. Even though we're not going to be as cool out there for your Friday morning, Saturday and Sunday are looking cooler than this morning. So we'll have details on those exact temperatures coming up. Either way, though, if you got any early mornings planning ahead for your weekend, you're probably going to need the coat out there. So we're not done with these fall-like conditions just yet. They're going to continue in the forecast at least through your weekend ahead. So I'll have everything you need to know coming up next. Those exact temperatures. We'll take a look at the latest drought monitor that came out at 7:30 as well. And, of course, a last look at your 7-day forecast for the morning, all coming up right after.
Hey, you there! Ever try to do something in under 6 minutes? Anything, like, say, grow a beard. I bet you can. At Sweet Pepper's Deli, you get quality food in under 6 minutes. Now, how about that? Sweet Pepper's Deli. Life is sweet.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver. And we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather on your Thursday morning. I got the day right this time. I want to start off with your latest drought monitor because this has been updated. We see this updated every Thursday morning at 7:30. So I want to take you to the latest information, the latest update coming up from it. And it's not great information out there. Our latest drought monitor seeing that severe drought extending more off to the east, more extended into northeast Mississippi, covering places like Grenada, Bruce, Lafayette County, Oxford, Water Valley as well. So that severe drought continuing to creep in. Same story over in Alcorn County, but that's kind of been the same over the last few scans. Last few updates anyway over the last few weeks. And then also a big update. Take a look at this extreme drought pushing into the Golden Triangle places around Lowndes County. You can see here that extreme drought. That is very new information. That was not there with the latest update last week. So that's going to be the main thing that I see as a change to our overall drought monitor. Definitely not great out there. And here's the thing, as we head into your next Thursday's update, I'm not tracking any measurable rain between this update to next Thursday. So maybe even going to be seeing that extended. We'll continue to keep you updated. Again, each Thursday as that new data comes out. Here's a live look over in Aberdeen. Really nice conditions though for your day ahead. Lots of blue skies, temperatures in the 50s out there this morning. So if you haven't head out the door, might even need to grab you a light coat. Upper 50s over in Columbus. Really nice conditions, lots of sunshine out there and good to go on all of those roadways. You can see 82 at 45, kind of that intersection there. Good to go on both those roadways over on that MDOT traffic cam. As for airport delays on your Thursday morning, not tracking anything region-wide, so that's some good news. And then let's take it into the nationwide, still seeing no moderate or even major delays from Denver over into Phoenix, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Memphis, good to go as well. And then off to our east in places like Miami and then over in Boston. No moderate or major delays on all of your airways if you're headed out, maybe for that early weekend flight. Sticking here in North Mississippi, 60s are in the forecast as we head over your next few hours. Middle 60s by 10. 70s do come back into the forecast by your 11 o'clock hour. Lots of sunshine today. Most of us going to be topping out in the 70s. Depending on where you are, you could be a little bit warmer. Middle 70s in all of our northern counties if you're closer to that Tennessee state line. Upper 70s in Lee County. 80s, yeah, back in the forecast, at least near 80 by that high. For our southern half of the area. I'm talking Golden Triangle region and south of that. So 82 in Greenwood, 81 over in Attala County. Overall, a great day ahead, though. As we head now through noon, lots of sunshine in the forecast. You can see that northerly wind just continuing to filter in cooler and drier air into our forecast. Overall, just a great day ahead to get outside. As we head into your later afternoon, early evening, we will watch this cloud cover, as I said earlier, continue to move in, especially 7 through your 10 o'clock hour. That's when I think we see the majority of that cloud cover really build into northeast Mississippi. That will continue overnight. And as it does, it's not bringing any rainfall, but it will act as a blanket overnight. It'll keep the heat kind of insulated in here, not allowing our temperatures to drop off like they did this morning. So not as cool of a morning for Friday, still cooler out there. I think some of us will still be in the 50s, but it'll be more like upper 50s instead of low 50s out there. As we see this cloud cover begin to dissipate, so more sunshine does come into the forecast as we're headed into those game times. Good to go for that Friday night football. It's going to be really nice out there for those football games. It's going to be still cooler out there, lots of sunshine by the time those games kick off, and especially as we round them out. We'll talk about your day planner ahead for your Friday. If you got any plans, again, starting off in the upper 50s, not the low 50s tomorrow morning, but still nice out there. 70s come back, and we'll be in the upper 70s across the the board for your Friday afternoon. 70s stick around by the time those game times come around as well. We'll fall through into the low 60s by the time we end those games. So still might need a coat out there. Enjoy these nicer and cooler conditions while we have them, because our temperature outlook as we head into your next week ahead looks above average, not only for us here in North Mississippi, but for a good portion of the United States. But what does that mean for us here in North Mississippi? Well, it means highs getting back into the 80s. Take a look at your high temperatures over the next 7 days. 70s today and tomorrow, 80s return by the weekend, and then we really kind of top out on Tuesday. I'm thinking middle to even upper 80s out there by your Tuesday afternoon before we slowly start the decrease back down. So that's why I say enjoy these nice conditions, enjoy the 70s, because we'll increase by about 10 degrees starting off our next work week ahead. Above average conditions do come back into play. Before we get into your 7-day forecast, let me give you one more look at the tropics this morning. This is Tropical Storm Jerry. Still seeing it sit over in the Atlantic. Here's your 7 a.m. advisory. We'll see winds at about 65 miles an hour right now. Take a look at this track, because here's the good news I have. Yes, it's going to be strengthening into hurricane status as we head into your Friday afternoon. But take a look at this. As we head into Tuesday, Monday into Tuesday, we start to see the system take a hard right turn back into the Atlantic. That's some good news, because it's not looking to impact the United States. We've seen so many systems over the last few weeks take this same turn, track it a little bit closer, and then take a hard right turn back into the Atlantic. So we're not complaining as of right now, not looking to impact the United States. Of course, if that changes, you'll be the first to know. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Upper 70s today and tomorrow, 80s by the weekend. Overnight lows into your Saturday morning and Sunday morning is going to be the main story for your weekend ahead, because they're going to be back in the low 50s. It's going to be cool out there for Saturday and Sunday morning if you're getting out early, maybe going on a jog, doing things like that, getting up early for church. It's going to be cooler to start off your Saturday and Sunday. Going into your next work week, yeah, things do warm up a little bit, back into the middle to even upper 80s for some as we head Monday to Tuesday. But what's the main story out there for the next 7 days other than the temperature swings? It's the dry conditions. I'm not tracking any rain over the next 7 days. I would even extend that to say even the next 7 to 10 days. I'm not tracking a whole lot of measurable rainfall out there. So definitely going to have to keep watering those plants. Hey, our next live broadcast is at 5 and 6. Meteorologists Gabe Maynor and Matt Lawpon, of course, are going to be here giving you everything you need to know, your live and latest update with the forecast. You'll have to check back in with them then. And of course, I'll be back waking up with you one more time on your Friday morning at 6:30. Thanks so much for waking up and starting your day with Miss Lee.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Lawpon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Lawpon has proven himself trustworthy.